Chapter 3, Gray. The club is a shit show tonight. The patrons don't know why, but everyone who works here does. The boss's other business got busted a few nights ago, and we're all feeling the pain of it. I'm standing by the door with our bouncer, Luke, eyeballing the wild crowd of 20-somethings gyrating on the dance floor, while also keeping an eye out for the boss's daughter, Kiara. Kiara and I have been seeing each other for the last 9 months. It's been a turbulent relationship, but we always seem to find our way back to each other. Lately, though, things have become more toxic. I'm unsure how that's even possible, but here we are. We've managed to keep our dating from Dimitri for a while, but now that he knows, it's put extra pressure on our working relationship. Not to sound shallow, but my relationship with Dimitri is more important than anything Kiara and I have ever had. It's always been more lust than a meaningful partnership between us, and it's best to end it before it worsens. Kiara terrifies me, though. She has a bad side to her, and when you get on that side, you better pray she doesn't get her claws in you. Glancing around Club Midnight, I let the bass sink into my bones, vibrating to my soul. I love this place and hate it at the same time. All good here, Luke? I ask the young blonde-haired man standing beside me. Yep, I got it handled, Gray. He pats my back with his massive hand and almost sends me stumbling forward. If I hadn't been braced for it, he would have succeeded. I give him a friendly smile and start working through the swaying bodies towards the bar at the back of the club, where my coworker Marcus is waiting. As I walk towards him, a tiny, dark-haired woman in a sparkly, barely there dress stumbles into me, wrapping her arms around my neck. "You're a handsome woman," she slurs, leaning into me. I can't help but smile at the drunken compliment. I love being called handsome. It means my androgyny is working. It would have been better if she had called me a man, but that's my gender dysphoria rearing its head. Thanks, love. Are you having a good night? I ask, being friendly as I disengage her arms. Dance with me, she squeals, throwing herself back into the dance floor while grabbing my hand. I smile and shake my head as she disappears into the ocean of sweaty bodies and continue on my way to Marcus. Better watch out, kid. Don't want Kiara seeing you flirting with someone else, he yells over the thrumming music. I roll my eyes at him and lean against the bar, smiling. Marcus's short-cropped, salt-and-peppered hair is somehow perfectly messy, and he's wearing his signature shit-eating grin. Is she even here? I shout back, scanning the club, expecting Kiara to jump out from behind the bar. I haven't seen her, but you know that doesn't mean anything. She has eyes everywhere. Nodding, I continue my perusal of the club before looking at Dimitri's office. The lights are on, and there's a good chance both he and Kiara are there. They've been spending extra time together since the DA's bust of one of their partners. Glancing away, I see the door open out of the corner of my eye, and Kiara steps out. I'm going to do another round, I say quickly, disappearing into the crowd before Marcus can stop me. Chapter 4, Gray. Who was that girl earlier? Kiara's voice somehow cuts cleanly and clearly through the loud music. I turn, surprised. What girl? The one that you were dancing with. She cuts her hazel eyes towards the dance floor in the general direction of the door and the woman who approached me. I didn't dance with anyone. I try to paste a smile on my face, but it feels forced. She was drunk and had a bit of a flirt, that's all. You know I don't like other people touching you. She traces one of her long black acrylics down the side of my face. Everything in my body tells me to back away, but I hold myself still. Don't move away. Don't move away. Just take it. I double my efforts and force a more genuine smile on my face. I recoiled from her touch once and would never do it again. I had learned my lesson. You have nothing to worry about. I wasn't even thinking of dancing with her. You smiled at her, and not like how you smile at me. Did I? It's the only thing I can think to say. Panic starts to build in my chest. Kiara wouldn't dare do anything with patrons in the club, but once we close, it's a different story. Before Kiara can say or do anything, Marcus is in my earpiece. Gray, I need you at the back bar. I shoot a glance towards the bar and can see Marcus watching us. He doesn't need me, but it's the perfect escape. Kiara, I have to go. They need me at the bar. We're going to talk about this later. She rests her hand on my chest under my suit jacket and presses it firmly over my heart. Smiling, she grabs my chin and kisses me harshly, leaving them stinging. She tastes like cigarettes and whiskey. I walk away while wiping her lipstick off of my bruised lips. Thanks, Marcus. Your lady is fucking terrifying, Gray. I know. When are you going to end it? Marcus asks while maintaining his scan of the club, ensuring that the customers behave themselves. I don't know. I worry that it will mess things up with Dimitri when I do, and I need to stay in his good graces. Marcus nods knowingly and runs his hands through his hair, making it stand on end before he pats it back down. I think it's better to do it sooner rather than later. Just pull the Band-Aid off and hope for the best. Easy for you to say. I glance at Kira standing on the dance floor, gently swaying to the music while watching me.